three things. The first one is the product that Zynex has, the Next Wave product, is really exceptional. Delivers fantastic outcomes for patients in a category where I think it's really needed.
All right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Thomas Sanggar. He is the CEO of Zynex. And Thomas, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Steve.
Yeah, and also joining us is your brand new soon-to-be CEO, Steve Dyson. And Steven, nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, likewise.
So, Thomas, you and I have chatted last week about your transition to moving to the chair role, and I know you're excited about that and bringing on Steven. So maybe let's start there. Talk to me a bit about Steven and why you thought he was the right person to lead the company.
That's absolutely right. Yes, I've been at this for 30 years, from sitting on the floor in a one-bedroom 30 years ago and to now have a real medical device company that can make an impact. And I think it's time. It's time for me to step back, just be chairman of the board and still be involved, obviously. But with Steven, we've found someone that has a tremendous amount of experience in healthcare. And I've known Steven for the past 2 years nearly. And I must say that he's a great guy to work with. He's fortunately, we agree on nearly everything when it comes to business issues. So that makes it very comfortable for me to be working with him and have him in the CEO role going forward. Steven obviously has 25 years with Apax, dealing with private equity and healthcare businesses, and I could not have found a better person.
Nice. Steven, obviously high praise there, which is always nice. But maybe talk a bit about your background and sort of things that you really excel at in your career.
Yes, well, as Thomas said, I've spent the last 25 plus years in the healthcare industry, initially working in consulting with McKinsey, and then for the last 25 years at Apax, doing investing in healthcare companies, very much like Zynex. I had a particular focus on medical devices, companies in the US like KCI, but also in Europe and India. And the particular focus I had, which was really trying to find companies where we could transform them. We could really accelerate the revenue growth, improve the profitability, and transform them into companies which had long-term sustainable growth and success potential. So that's what I've been doing for the last 25 years.
Yeah, and why Zynex? What is it about this particular company and their technology and device that you thought could really be a nice fit for you?
So I think three things. The first one is the product that Zynex has, the Next Wave product, is really exceptional. Delivers fantastic outcomes for patients in a category where I think it's really needed. In the world post reductions in use of opioids, this is a product which has a really important need for patients, and I've always wanted to build my career in places where there was a product which really helped patients. The second thing is there's huge potential. We're just scratching the surface with the potential for the product in the category. You see a number of companies where the slow growth or low growth, very penetrated, and that is absolutely not the case with Zynex. I think there's huge potential. And the third one is it very much fits the bill. I think in terms of the types of opportunities I like, where there's real opportunity to improve the company. It's had some challenging times over the last few years. I think everything's eminently fixable and fits very much into the types of situations I've been involved in for the last 25 years.
Yeah. Just really quickly, your key thing you want to work on first, do you have sort of a list of things that you want to work on, something that you see as the most important thing?
I haven't even started yet, so a little premature to be making bold statements about what to work on. But clearly what we need the company to be doing is be growing, sustainably growing, and to be sustainably profitable. And so that's going to be the short-term focus once I get started.
I get it. I put you on the spot there, which is no problem at all. And Thomas, I think it's important to remind everyone that you are the founder of the company, as you mentioned before. You're the humble beginnings of the company, and you're really going to be a big part of the future of the company continuing.
Of course, I still own half the business, so that makes me inherently very, very involved and very engaged. And Steven and I are going to have a very close working relationship where we we'll be implementing. I can see already that there's some great ideas coming from Stephen that we'll be implementing fairly quickly, and help executing and growing to the potential that the business can really be over the next 5-10 years.
Well, it's going to be an exciting future for sure. Look forward to following the story. Stephen, thank you so much. Nice to meet you, and congratulations on the new role. I'm sure we're going to be talking a lot in the future.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
And Thomas, thank you as always. There's Thomas Sandgaard. He is the CEO, and Steve Dyson, the incoming CEO of Zynex.